For you.
What's this?
It's a prenup. It's very straightforward. Simply stipulates that whatever you...
Are you serious? I just got engaged and you're planning my divorce?
It's a precautionary measure,
Well,
that's all.
I don't need a prenup, and I sure as hell don't need you telling me that my marriage is gonna fail before it even starts.
Why should you care what anybody, myself included, says or thinks? That is, of course, unless you're having doubts yourself.
You want to marry Sonny, that's fine. Just wait till the Balkan's out of the picture.
Well, no, I'm just saying you don't have to use the Balkan as an excuse because you would like to keep me around.
No, this is about keeping you alive. Why can't you understand that?
Admit that you're going to miss me?
Ignore it.
It might be important.
Hey, they can leave a message.
You expect me to ignore that too?
Crying out loud.
You were right. Alexander Janacek may be the key to uncovering the Balkan's true identity.
You found a lead?
While scouring the recesses of cyberspace, the Jackal unearthed a seemingly innocuous file that law-abiding ones overlooked or may not have been able to access. Not surprising, given the Jackal's superior sleuthing skills in...
Spinelli, what the hell are you trying to tell me?
Oh. Well, the Jackal is unable to divulge his discovery in the presence of those not directly affiliated with the Divine One's defense, so if you'll excuse us...
Oh, forget it. I need to hear this too.
And you checked the dental records? And you're sure that's not a match of Jerry Jackson? You notified the family? All right, thank you.
Hey.
Hey, any luck?
Found a pile of dirty clothes in the bathroom.
Nice. I'm sorry about that mess, by the way. The laundry's kind of piled up since my mother's been in the hospital. I will eventually cave and have to do it myself.
Or we can just move. Probably better than teaching you how to work that machine.
It's not like I don't know how to do laundry. It's just my mother likes to think that I need her.
Well,
all right, I need her. I needed this too. So thank you. I appreciate it. I owe you.
No problem.
I'm sorry you had to come down here when you're not meeting with your parole officer.
It's fine. So how's your mom? How's she doing? She okay?
She's good. Dr. Weber says she's gonna make a full recovery.
Good.
Thanks to you.
Hey, Dante. Vice ready to strip joint. I could use help taking statements.
Abby?
Abby, what happened? You all right?
I'm fine. Just go. You shouldn't be involved in this.
Listen on, Michael. Last thing you need is a parole violation.
Whatever you think Abby did you wrong, you didn't even know her.
Yeah, obviously you do. And I hope you've been wearing protection kits.
What are you doing? You gotta calm down. You wanna go? Listen, you wanna go back to prison?
Abby's a friend. You gotta help her out. She doesn't even belong here.
What's with the cuffs?
Michael's friend was picked up for prostitution.
I've put my life on the line more than once to help draw out the Balkan. I say that earns me the right to hear whichever information you might have on him.
Javon's as much a target as Brenda, and besides, I value her opinion.
The Jackal in no way meant to diminish your flame-haired friend's contributions or imply that she was less than trustworthy. I generally abide by Stone Cold's edict that the less someone knows, the safer they are.
I stopped playing it safe when I teamed up with Lucky in Ireland. Now, if you're done trying to protect me, I'd like to know what you found.
Great. Though great care was taken to bury any records alongside the Balkan's son, the Jackal was able to procure an ATM receipt. Alexander made a withdrawal from a Swiss bank account in 07, an account that has also been accessed by Jerry Jacks on occasion.
Really? Well, they could have been doing business together, maybe use the account to fund the deal.
Yeah, the unhinged one made a wire transfer from said account prior to his plunge in the harbor. But given the extreme measures that Jerry has taken in the past to protect his privacy, changing his appearance and the like, it seems unlikely that he would hide his ill-gotten gains in an account shared by others.
But if Alexander were his son, then Jerry wouldn't mind giving him full access.
Precisely.
Right.
I'm going to go share our suspicions with Stone Cold.
Okay. Well, thanks for the update. It's interesting theory. It's not bad. I mean, if Jerry and Alexander are a DNA match, then this could all be over.
Well, I wouldn't count on it.
Why?
I pay you to be my lawyer, not my shrink.
I am acting in my capacity as your attorney
But you're,
right now.
you're butting into my personal life, shoving a prenup in my face that I didn't ask for.
I want
So-
what my clients want.
Yeah, since when?
Ideally, you and Brenda will stand the test of time, have a long and happy marriage. But should that not happen, I want to make sure that your assets are protected.
All Brenda wants is the life that we should have had a long time ago.
Well, you must have had some reason for not going through with that
Well,
wedding.
You know why my first wife died?
Car bomb.
All Lily wanted was to love me, and she died because of it. I didn't want the same thing happen to Brenda.
Brenda wouldn't still be living with Jason if her safety weren't a concern.
Look, it's not like I don't know about the danger. It's the life that I chose, and it seems like the people that I love and care about end up paying the price. Not a day goes by that I don't think about Michael, how he got shot, how I held him in my arms and told him to wait for the ambulance. I've never felt so helpless in my life.
So if you are so concerned about the people that are closest to you getting hurt, why are you going through with this wedding? Because aside from a very flimsy truce with the Zakaras, nothing much has changed.
Brenda is going into this with her eyes wide open. She knows what could happen. I guess she feels like I'm worth the risk.
Well, the question is, do you?
I mean, Ethan wouldn't just take off like that without telling me. I mean, before Edward's offer, yeah, sure, but Ethan's disappeared for days at a time, and then he comes back with a lot of cash and a smile, bragging about how he conned some sucker in a game of cards. But he doesn't have a reason to make a quick buck like that anymore. I mean, he has a $500,000 guarantee.
As long as you two stay married.
Yeah, I know. Ethan's not the type to settle down. He's a lot like Luke, but I know nothing's more important to him than money.
Well, it's got to be important to you, too, or else you wouldn't be in this, right?
Okay, I tried to tell myself that it was about the money, but the truth is, Ethan is important to me now, too. I know, it's crazy, but something happened in Vegas.
Yeah, you got drunk, you got married.
I lost control, and it felt incredible. I mean, those few days were the best days of my life.
You told Ethan that?
Oh, God, what's the point? It's not like this marriage is gonna last, and as soon as the year's up, he's just gonna take the money and run. That's what Ethan does. I mean, why would this time be any different?
And see, what I could never figure out is where you ditched the syringe from Robin's room to when Steve and Nicholas caught up to you. The police searched every square inch of the hall and couldn't find it. But now I know why. You handed it off to Johnny when you went running by and just hoped that he wouldn't say anything, except Johnny isn't the kind of guy to do something like that for free. And, well, now he's come back to collect on that favor.
Okay, the police didn't find a syringe because there wasn't one. Robin Station.
Is there a problem?
No, Lisa and I just have the difference of opinion on how to treat a patient.
What's the case?
A construction worker with a crushed C2 and C3.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready for what?
Oh, rounds. Robin's letting me shadow her till I get the lay of the land.
Oh, how nice. You know what, but actually Robin just got back to work herself. She probably has a lot of work that she needs to catch up on, so I'd be happy to let you shadow me, show you how things work around here.
We already have it figured out, but thanks.
Did Jerry say something before he was shot?
He didn't have to say anything for me to know that it'd be foolish to trust that he was dead and gone. I mean, he's too convenient. Besides, the only proof that we have that Jerry is the Balkan is an ATM receipt.
Yeah, it's a slim link, but it would explain a lot.
That's what worries me. When has anything with the Balkan been wrapped up in a pretty little bow?
Where's all this coming from?
Hey.
Hey.
Do you have a second? I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, Siobhan and I are kind of in the middle of something.
No, it's okay. I've got to get going. See you later, Ludo.
Something I said?
I let Brenda go before. I told myself it was the best thing for her, and it hurt her anyway.
Yes, I'm sure Brenda was devastated when you left her at the altar, but in spite of that, she went on to build a life for herself, a very successful life.
You can have all the money, power, fame in the world, but you may still feel like a piece of you is missing. That's the way Brenda and I feel when, we're not together.
It is obvious that you love Brenda.
Yes.
So my concern in all of this is why are you still planning a wedding when the Balkan could be a very
I
real
understand
threat?
that, Diane, but after everything I put her through, she deserves to be happy. Believe me. She wants this wedding. I am not backing out.
I just wish that you could admit, just that I bring some sort of purpose to your life. I mean, something. I know you got, hot girls hanging around, but it's not like you have a lot of smart and funny girls knocking down the door to hang out with you. Hey.
You guys see Abby?
She's still being processed.
Okay, should they pull rank or something, get her released?
No, it doesn't work that way, Michael. Solicitation is a serious offense. If Abby has priors, then I don't
She's
know.
not a hooker, she's a dancer.
At a strip club.
What, does that make her a bad person? You think Abby likes taking her clothes off for money? She only works at Vaughn's to pay her college tuition. She's gonna be a paralegal. That's what she...
Okay, and you're a senior in high school.
Oh, this is where you're gonna start telling me I should date girls my own age. You can save yourself the speech.
No, I get that you like this girl, but how well do you know her?
She's a nice girl. She would never take money for sex. I know that.
How did you two even meet? Vaughn's is 21 and up.
Sam introduced us. They're friends.
Okay, forget about the age difference for a second. Why would Sam set you up with a stripper?
Because unlike you and Ronnie, Sam looks past what she does to pay her bills.
I'm looking out for you. Michael, I don't want to see you get hurt again, okay?
Look, Abby knows all about me being in prison. She's easy to talk to. I can trust her not to judge me. She's done a lot to help me out, so I want to return the favor, please.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
How's Michael?
Look, I don't want to see my brother get hurt.
Neither do I.
Okay, good. So why don't you be straight with me and just tell me, have you been lying to Michael?